Welcome, and thank you for joining me in today's video, where we will embark on a deep dive into two of the most profound laws of manifestation, the law of assumption and the law of attraction. Both of these laws have gained immense popularity over the years and are often discussed in the realms of spirituality, self-help, and personal development. But here's the question: which one truly works best? If you're someone who's been striving to manifest abundance, love, success, or health in your life, you've probably come across these concepts. The law of attraction may seem more familiar to many of you, especially with its rise to fame through works like The Secret, authored by Rhonda Byrne. It's often described as the philosophy that teaches us to attract into our lives whatever we focus on through positive thoughts, emotions, and vibrations. On the other hand, the law of assumption may be new to some of you. This powerful concept, deeply rooted in the teachings of Neville Goddard, is about believing that your desires have already been fulfilled, operating under the assumption that they are now your reality. In this video, we'll be comparing these two powerful manifestation laws. We'll look at their histories, the core principles behind each, how they work, the tools and techniques you can use, and most importantly, we'll explore which one works best for manifesting your desires in the fastest and most effective way possible. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to use either or both laws to transform your life. You'll also discover that these laws aren't mutually exclusive but can, in fact, work together to create a powerful synergistic effect. So, if you're ready to gain clarity, deepen your manifesting practices, and unlock the full potential of your mind, body, and spirit, let's get started. History and origins. Let's begin by delving into the history of these two fascinating laws. The law of attraction, origins, and evolution. The law of attraction is not a new idea. Its origins can be traced back to ancient philosophies, including Buddhism and Hinduism, which emphasize the power of thought and energy in shaping reality. However, the modern articulation of this law emerged from the New Thought movement in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. This movement, spearheaded by thinkers like Phineas Quimby and William Walker Atkinson, believed that positive thinking could lead to physical and material changes in life. The law of attraction gained worldwide recognition in 2006 with the release of the book and film The Secret. It popularized the idea that everything in the universe is made up of energy, and our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions emit a vibrational frequency that attracts similar energy. In short, like attracts like. Major figures such as Esther and Jerry Hicks, with their Abraham teachings, Bob Proctor, and Jack Canfield contributed to the growing popularity of the law of attraction, sharing how they had used it to create incredible success in their personal lives and careers. The message was simple: by aligning your thoughts and emotions with what you want, you can manifest your desires into reality. The Law of Assumption, Neville Goddard's revolutionary teachings. In contrast, the Law of Assumption was popularized by Neville Goddard, a 20th century spiritual teacher whose work emphasized the power of imagination and consciousness. Neville's teachings suggest that reality is a reflection of your assumptions about the world. In other words, whatever you assume to be true, whether consciously or subconsciously, will manifest in your external reality. Neville's teachings are deeply rooted in the idea that the imagination is the key to creation. He taught that by assuming the feeling of having your desire fulfilled, and living from that state of assumption, you are effectively creating your reality. His famous phrase, "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled," encapsulates the core principle of this law. Unlike the law of attraction, which focuses on maintaining positive emotions and thoughts to align with your desires, the law of assumption is more focused on shifting your internal state to align with a new version of reality. Neville believed that faith and conviction, believing that what you desire has already come to pass, were the most crucial elements in manifestation. Core principles of the law of attraction. Now that we've explored the origins of the law of attraction, let's dive into its core principles. The power of vibration and energy. At the heart of the law of attraction is the idea that everything in the universe vibrates at a specific frequency. From your thoughts and emotions to physical objects, everything carries a unique energetic signature. According to the law of attraction, when you focus on something with emotion and intent, you align your vibration with that object, experience, or circumstance. Imagine that you are like a radio transmitter. The frequency you tune into is determined by your thoughts and emotions. If you're consistently thinking positive, empowering thoughts, and feeling good, you're tuning into a high vibrational frequency. In doing so, you attract experiences, people, and opportunities that match that frequency. On the other hand, if you're consumed by worry, fear, or negative emotions, you lower your vibrational frequency and inadvertently attract more negative experiences. This concept of like attracts like is the foundation of the law of attraction. The importance of emotional alignment. One of the most crucial elements of the law of attraction is emotional alignment. It's not enough to simply think about what you want, you must feel the emotions associated with already having it. In other words, your feelings must match your desires. For example, if you're trying to manifest financial abundance, it's important to focus on how you would feel if you were already financially abundant. Would you feel relief, joy, freedom? By consistently generating those feelings, you send out a powerful signal to the universe that you are aligned with your desired outcome. Belief and expectation. Another core principle of the law of attraction is belief. You must believe that what you want is possible and that you deserve to have it. Doubt and disbelief act as blocks that prevent your desires from manifesting. Belief is closely tied to expectation. When you expect something to happen, you create a powerful magnetic pull towards that outcome. If you're trying to manifest a new relationship, for instance, you must believe that you are worthy of love and expect that the right person will come into your life at the perfect time. Practical tools for applying the law of attraction. To harness the power of the law of attraction, many people use specific tools and techniques, including visualization. One of the most popular methods is visualization. By vividly imagining your desires in your mind's eye, you can activate the emotions and beliefs that align with your manifestation. It's important to visualize with as much detail and emotion as possible. Affirmations. Positive affirmations are powerful statements that help you shift your mindset and align with the energy of your desires. For example, if you're manifesting a new job, you might repeat affirmations like, "I am confident and successful in my career," or "I attract opportunities that align with my passion." Gratitude practice. Practicing gratitude is a powerful way to raise your vibration. By focusing on what you're grateful for, you naturally shift into a positive emotional state, which attracts more things to be grateful for. Vision boards. Many people create vision boards to visually represent their desires. By surrounding yourself with images that represent your goals, you keep your mind focused on what you want, which helps to align your energy with your desired outcomes. Exercise. Start with a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning. Then, spend 5 minutes visualizing one of your desires as if it has already manifested. Imagine how it feels, what you see, and who's around you. This will raise your vibration and align you with your goal. Core principles of the law of assumption. Now that we've explored the law of attraction, let's shift our focus to the law of assumption and its core principles. Assumption is key. You are what you assume. The law of assumption states that your reality is a direct reflection of your beliefs and assumptions about the world and yourself. In other words, what you assume to be true, whether it's a belief about your capabilities, your worthiness, or your potential, will be reflected in your life. If you assume that success comes easily to you, then that will become your reality. If you assume that you're always struggling or that you're unworthy of love, those assumptions will manifest. Neville Goddard famously said, "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled." This means that to manifest your desires, you must live as if your desire has already been fulfilled. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions must align with the assumption that your goal is already yours. The power of imagination. Neville believed that imagination is the most powerful tool for creating your reality. He taught that by using your imagination to live in the state of your wish fulfilled, you are impressing your subconscious mind with that reality, which will then bring it into being. The key is to feel the emotions associated with your fulfilled desire and to assume that it is already yours. Imagine, for example, that you want to manifest a new home. Instead of focusing on how to get the home or when it will arrive, you would simply close your eyes, use your imagination, and picture yourself already living in that home. You might imagine the feeling of walking through the front door, seeing your furniture in the living room, and relaxing on the couch. The more vividly you can imagine it and the stronger the emotional connection you create, the more powerful your assumption becomes. Faith and persistence. One of the most important aspects of the law of assumption is faith. You must have unwavering faith in your assumption, regardless of what your current reality looks like. This means that even if your outer circumstances don't yet reflect your desire, you must continue to live in the assumption that it is already yours. Exercise. Try this simple exercise. Pick one desire that you want to manifest. Close your eyes and imagine that you've already received it. Focus on the emotions, sensations, and details of that experience. Do this every night before bed for a week, and observe how your inner state changes. Understanding the difference, law of attraction versus law of assumption. Now that we've discussed the core principles of both the law of attraction and the law of assumption, it's essential to understand the key differences between these two powerful manifestation laws. Both are rooted in the belief that we are creators of our own reality, but they differ in how they guide us to manifest our desires. 1. The focus, external alignment versus internal assumption. Law of attraction. This law emphasizes aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy with what you want to attract. The focus is on creating the right external circumstances by maintaining a positive vibrational state. You are encouraged to match the vibrational frequency of what you want to bring into your life by thinking positively, visualizing your desires, and feeling good about them. In this sense, the law of attraction is often about responding to external cues and using the environment, including affirmations, visualizations, and physical actions, to shift your vibrational frequency toward a desired outcome. Law of assumption. By contrast, the law of assumption places a stronger emphasis on internal beliefs and assumptions. Rather than focusing on creating the right external conditions to attract what you want, it's about assuming the role of already being the person who has achieved the desired outcome. It focuses more on shifting your inner world, how you see yourself and your life. According to the law of assumption, your reality mirrors your internal assumptions, regardless of the external circumstances. It's a more direct and, in many cases, more empowering approach because it suggests that you don't need to wait for external signs or cues. You create the shift internally, and the external world will follow. 2. The role of emotion, positive feeling versus assumed feeling. Law of attraction. Emotions are a critical element of the law of attraction. The belief is that feeling good raises your vibrational frequency and attracts more positive experiences. Positive emotions like joy, love, gratitude, and excitement are seen as powerful signals to the universe that align you with your desires. The better you feel, the more likely you are to attract good things into your life. Tools like affirmations, visualization, gratitude, and meditation are often used to cultivate these positive emotions. The emphasis is on generating the emotional frequency that matches your desires, making emotion the vehicle through which attraction happens. Law of assumption. While emotions are important, the law of assumption places greater emphasis on assumed feelings, or the feeling of already having what you desire. This law encourages you to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, even before there's any evidence of it in your external world. The key difference here is that the law of assumption is less about staying positive and more about embodying the emotions that come with your desired state. For example, if you want to manifest financial abundance, you wouldn't focus on generating positive emotions about money. Instead, you would assume that you are already financially abundant and begin to think, feel, and act from that place. It's a mental shift in identity, rooted in faith and conviction, that you are already the person who has what you desire. 3. The process, vibration matching versus assumed reality. Law of attraction. The process of manifestation in the law of attraction is about aligning your vibration with your desire. This involves repetitive practices like visualizations, gratitude exercises, and maintaining positive thoughts to stay in alignment with your goal. For example, if you're trying to manifest a new job, you would focus on visualizing yourself getting the job, feel gratitude for the opportunity, and stay open to positive thoughts and actions that align with that goal. Over time, you would expect to attract circumstances that help you achieve that job. Law of assumption. The law of assumption takes a more direct approach to manifestation. Here, the process is about assuming the feeling and state of already having your desire. You don't need to attract anything because you operate under the belief that what you want is already yours. The focus is on self-concept, meaning you shift your internal beliefs and identity to match the version of you who has already achieved the outcome. For example, in the same scenario of manifesting a job, you wouldn't just visualize the job or feel gratitude for the opportunity. Instead, you would assume that you already have the job and begin to act as if it's a reality. You might go so far as to prepare your life around the assumption that this new job is yours. 4. Time and speed, gradual attraction versus immediate assumption. Law of attraction. The process of attracting something into your life can take time, as you're working to align your vibration with your desires. There is a sense of patience and timing involved in the manifestation process. Many teachings emphasize that you must remain positive and trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring your desires to you. Manifestations may come at the right time as the universe aligns the necessary factors for you. Law of assumption. The law of assumption, however, suggests that manifestation can be immediate, as long as your belief and assumption are strong enough. Since this law is about assuming your desire is already yours, there's no need to wait for external conditions to line up. In Neville Goddard's teachings, once you assume the state of the wish fulfilled, you should see results quickly because reality reflects your assumptions immediately. 5. The role of action, inspired action versus natural action. Law of attraction. In the law of attraction, inspired action is often considered a key part of the process. You're encouraged to follow your intuition and act on opportunities that feel aligned with your desires. These actions are thought to flow naturally as a result of your vibrational alignment with your goal. For instance, if you're trying to manifest a new job, you might feel inspired to update your resume or network with people in your field. Law of assumption. The law of assumption, on the other hand, places less emphasis on action and more on belief and identity. Actions in this law are the natural result of your internal assumptions. Once you've assumed the state of the wish fulfilled, you begin to take action from the perspective of someone who has already achieved their desire. The actions you take are seen as a natural outflow of your new identity, rather than something you need to consciously think about. Practical application: how to use the laws for manifestation. Let's now look at how you can apply each of these laws in your daily life. Understanding how to use both the law of attraction and the law of assumption can help you decide which one works best for you, or how you can combine them for maximum effect. Applying the law of attraction in daily life. Focus on your desires. The first step in using the law of attraction is to get clear about what you want. Whether it's love, financial success, health, or happiness, focus on your desire with clarity. The clearer you are about what you want, the easier it is to align with it energetically. Maintain a positive vibration. This is a key principle. To attract what you want, you need to stay in a high vibrational state. You can do this by practicing gratitude, using positive affirmations, visualizing your desired outcomes, and staying away from negativity. Use visualization. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in the law of attraction. Set aside time each day to visualize your desire as if it's already happening. Close your eyes and imagine the scene in vivid detail, engaging all your senses. How does it feel to already have what you want? What do you see, hear, or smell? Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a key to raising your vibration. Start a gratitude journal and write down at least 5 things you're grateful for each day. This helps shift your focus to the positive aspects of your life and keeps you aligned with abundance. Take inspired action. Pay attention to any intuitive nudges or ideas that come your way. When you feel inspired to take action, whether it's applying for a job, calling a friend, or pursuing a new opportunity, do so with confidence. These inspired actions often lead to the manifestation of your desires. Applying the law of assumption in daily life. Assume the state of the wish fulfilled. To use the law of assumption, start by choosing one desire you wish to manifest. Then, assume that it has already been fulfilled. Feel and act as though the outcome is already a reality. For example, if you want to manifest a loving relationship, assume the feelings of already being in that relationship. What would it feel like? How would your daily life change? Live from the end. One of Neville Goddard's key teachings is to live from the end. This means you act and think from the perspective of someone who already has what they want. It's not about hoping or wishing, it's about embodying the state of already having it. Imagination and belief. Use your imagination daily to envision your desired outcome. But instead of imagining the process of getting what you want, imagine the end result. If your desire is a new home, don't imagine the steps to buying the house. Instead, imagine yourself already living in it. Persist in your assumption. Persistence is key. Even if your current circumstances don't reflect your desire, keep persisting in your assumption. Doubts or negative thoughts may arise, but you must continue to assume the state of the wish fulfilled, regardless of external appearances. Ignore the how. With the law of assumption, you don't need to focus on how your desire will come to pass. Trust that your subconscious mind and the universe will align the necessary circumstances. Your job is simply to assume it has already happened and live from that state of belief. Which one works best? Law of assumption or law of attraction? The question many people ask is, Which law is better for manifesting my desires? The answer ultimately depends on your personal beliefs, mindset, and comfort with each approach. Both the law of attraction and the law of assumption have their own merits, and some people find one method works better for them than the other. Law of attraction, best for gradual manifestation and energy alignment. If you resonate more with the idea that your vibrational frequency attracts what you focus on, the law of attraction might be the best approach for you. This law allows you to gradually shift your mindset and emotions toward positivity, and it emphasizes inspired action. If you enjoy working with tools like affirmations, visualizations, and meditation, and you're comfortable trusting that the universe will bring your desires in its own timing, this could be your go-to method. People who appreciate taking incremental steps toward their goals often find success with the law of attraction, as it provides a sense of progress through vibration alignment and energy management. Law of assumption, best for rapid and direct manifestation. On the other hand, if you're someone who wants to dive straight into the belief that your desire is already fulfilled, the law of assumption might be more effective for you. This method requires a high degree of mental discipline and the ability to assume the feeling of already having your desire, even when there is no evidence of it yet in your outer world. The law of assumption tends to work well for those who are comfortable with self-concept shifts and prefer an inward-focused approach. It can lead to rapid manifestation, as it bypasses the need to raise your vibration or align with external circumstances. The key is to persist in your assumption and ignore any current reality that contradicts your desire. Combining the two laws, a holistic approach. Interestingly, many people find that combining both laws can provide the best results. You can use the law of attraction to maintain a high vibrational state and take inspired action while also using the law of assumption to shift your beliefs and assume the feeling of your desire already being fulfilled. For example, you could start by visualizing your desire using the law of attraction's tools, focusing on raising your vibration through positive emotions. Then, incorporate the law of assumption by living as if your desire has already manifested. By using both laws, you align your external world with your internal beliefs, creating a powerful synergy that enhances your manifestation abilities. Trust in your power to manifest. In summary, both the law of attraction and the law of assumption are powerful manifestation tools, but they take slightly different approaches to the same goal, helping you create the life you desire. Whether you prefer to focus on aligning your energy and thoughts, law of attraction, or shifting your internal beliefs and assumptions, law of assumption, the key to success lies in your ability to persist in your practice and maintain faith in your own power. Manifestation is not about luck or chance, it's about harnessing the creative power within you. The universe is constantly responding to your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, so why not choose to believe in your success, abundance, and happiness? By mastering these two laws, you'll be well on your way to living a life filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment.